Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Today I will be showing you how I painted two very simple cards for beginners. Even if you have never painted before, I'm sure you will be able to do this. I have divided my paper into two parts for those two cards because I do want to see where one card is ending and the other one is beginning. But of course you can use any size of the paper, any type of the paper you have. That's definitely fine. These are simple, very simple as cards, and we don't need any particular paper at all. First, I've picked up a little bit of warm yellow, painted in the upper part, the center of my flower, and then going from there using a lighter brown, I painted in the petals, and you can see that I haven't painted the entire petal, but just leaving some spots white, also adding a little bit more of the brown just lower on the edges, and then tapping in also a little bit of that warmer brown to paint in the central part. I also painted one bud. Again, nothing difficult, quite simple, with 3 small petals, and then splattered some brown all around just to add a little bit more of the looseness and I guess to make it a little bit more interesting. Some green to paint in the leaves. Again, I haven't painted any particular shape, trying to make leaves any particular shape. Just added in some paint, leaving some spots, parts of the leaves white. Then with the tip of my brush, I'm painting in the second flower. It's going to be just some dots, a little bit bigger one, a little bit smaller one, in between adding a little bit of the yellow. Again, just to make it slightly more interesting. Some splatters with pink all around, and then again some leaves with the same green. You can see I have painted one part of the leaf, pressing my tip of the brush onto my paper, and then just adding one thinner line on the other side just to make the other side of the leaf some splatters. And again, I left it to dry completely, and when it dried fully, I'm using this ink pen. And it is important to use an ink pen here because I will be adding on top a little bit more of the watercolors, but if you're not, your ink pen doesn't have to be waterproof. It can be also water soluble. Just make sure that if you're using water soluble, that you don't paint with watercolors on top anymore. I'm just adding some details, some scribbles here and there where the shadows are, adding a little bit more of the ink, and for the stem of the flowers and also of the leaves, some dots here and there to make it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more nicer. You can just do any doodles you like. You can paint, you can draw the entire flower, entire leaf. That's up to you. I did not want it to. I wanted my doodles to be quite light, so I haven't painted all around my flowers. Then for the second one, adding again little stamens in between those smaller flowers, because these are those balls with some little small flowers. So I'm just adding those little stamens in between those little small flowers. Again, just not making entire line. My lines are broken to make it look like some stems are just, peeking through those flowers. We don't see the entire stems. I have removed the paper from my block and then just cut it into half for both cards, and now I'm using this string. Again, you can use any string or maybe some ribbon to make this bow, and I'm gonna glue it with a glue gun, but you can use a regular school glue here also. I believe it will stick. Adding a little bit more of the dots with ink pen on the edges, just to embellish it a little bit more. And also I added some splatters, this time a little bit darker ones, onto both flowers, and I decided to write in the text On one I wrote congratulations, and on the other enjoy life. And with that, I'm done. I'm finished with my 2 cards. Quite simple. As I said, this is just a simple card idea. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit the like button, share it, and comment. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. I would appreciate that a lot. And again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.